Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be breaking down my experience with the Fight to Win Colorado Open that I just competed in. So traveling down from South Dakota to Colorado, and we made it in just nice. Me and my girlfriend went down. And once we got in, we discovered that I was actually 1.5 pounds over. So I had to lose that. This is the second time I stepped on the scale and just barely made it right on the dot, right on the money. Now to the warm-up area for a quick warm-up. And right into it. So I'm gonna go out with some aggressive head tie, kind of feel him out, see how he is. He was stiff, very strong. He pulls and tries to pull like a single leg X. So I'm hugging his head here so he can't extend. And then I'm gonna start to frame out, base, smash his ankle to the ground, and then I tried to pass, didn't work out. Scramble, scramble, scramble. He's trying to escape. And here he turns. I've already got my hook in, swing around, take the back. Now right here, I really relaxed because I knew once I was at the back that I would be able to finish him. I just had to look to get under the chin. So I'm gonna try here not to waste any energy, try to conserve my energy as I'm trying to find my opening under the chin. And here it is. Squeeze and I get my finish. So the next round, me and him had to go against each other again. And this time I actually pulled guard, try to get a sweep or try to get an attack off my back. And see me setting up my close guard. And get my other leg out. Okay, now I really like this move. I pressure, kind of like a hip bump sweep. And then I go under the arm, swing up, bam, triangle city. And now me and him were fighting in this triangle for a while. He had really strong triangle defense. So here he gets it completely out and then I put it back in. I turn my thigh and then turn my knee the other way so I can make the angles, lock it back up. Okay, we're just kind of fighting. I'm trying to finish this triangle. We were just battling for this for so long. And now I'm gonna play some open guard. Trying to make something happen here off my back. And that's when the live feed ended and it switched to the other feed. Okay, so here I've got my butterfly hooks in and I'm going to extend him until I can get a grip on the ankle. And he starts to roll and I follow and I just kind of force that ankle into place. He's doing a really good job defending by gluing his foot into the back there, into my back. So I had to do a shoulder roll and then belly out the other way. I was surprised he didn't tap sooner because I was really deep on it. Really tough opponent, really strong, solid guy. Did an excellent job. And that is it for Nogi. Good. All right, so this match, things didn't really go as well for me. I mean, they did, but it was not straightforward. So I pulled De La Hiva, and he just passes it like nobody's business. Just completely annihilates my guard here. So I'm trying to get my guard back, and I'm using a half guard, and I set up a loop choke and follow that over to get a sweep out of it. And then I'm playing some open guard here. So here I was kind of thinking that he seemed really good, but I thought that I could get past his guard as long as I just stayed calm and calculated. But I also wanted to push the pace, so I ended up pushing the pace a little bit too hard in the beginning. And I remember thinking here I was really tired, and I went a little too much of a burst in the beginning. Okay, so this is where I almost die. He throws this armbar, and it was very alarming. I put my arm into this rear naked choke defense here, and he stripped my arm away once right there, and I barely catch it, and just by my fingertips I'm holding it. I don't know how he didn't get me in this, honestly. I got kind of lucky, but I think when I came up, I got 2 points actually because I was on bottom and then I came back up. So the score now, I believe, is 4-2 with me at 4. Okay, so there he gets 3 more points for passing. So it's 5-4 right now. I'm down by 2 points. In my head, I thought I was down by like 10 points and needed to finish. So I push into him just enough till I can get So I block his hip, I push into him just enough to create a little bit of momentum so I can take him the other way. And then when I take him the other way, I put my knee in. And once my knee is in, I start framing and extending with that leg so I can get my other foot in for my X guard. And then I dive down on the ankle. I was trying to finish him. Yeah, see my intense face? I was trying to finish him because I didn't realize that I was only down by a point and needed 2 points to win. So I was going all out on this ankle lock. My professor tells me to come up. I listened, and I ended up getting ahead by a point. So it was 6-5, really close match. This opponent was just so tough. 4-stripe blue belt, trains out of Centennial, BJJ, Colorado, Easton, BJJ, and just amazing competitor. So really good job to him. So this is the semifinals here. This match was really, really challenging for me. It was really hard to make anything happen. Hats off to this opponent. This guy was really, really technically sound. So you'll notice a couple things about this opponent. He's really relaxed. He's got very heavy hips, and he's kind of like almost like slinky in a way with his body, the way he moves. He's just really slinky, really relaxed, and yeah, he's really good. So the whole time, basically, he's just trying to pass my guard, and I'm just trying to set something up for my guard. He was so good with his weight and his grips that it was just really, really, really hard to sweep him. So here I try to kind of go for, I'm just trying to figure out this guy, and it was really, really challenging. He was quite a puzzle to figure out, and I really didn't figure him out much at all, because I never actually sweep him. I get really close a couple times, but never get the full sweep. So then we go to close guard, and he breaks, starts to pass. I try to get up on this loop choke, no deal. Back to my De La Hiva. Oh, getting close to like a back take here, and you see how he just follows me with those hips, really heavy. Now I'm gonna set up an X guard. I really like to play this position a lot, and I just didn't have any luck sweeping him. He's just really heavy, really was good with his hips. Here he almost passes, and then I get him back in my guard. Once again, back in my guard, opens it up, stands up, almost swept him here, went for a little inversion, and I actually got my foot stuck in his gi pretty bad here. And now looking at the video, I think I could have used it to sweep if I would have done like kind of a back roll over my shoulder. But I was kind of worried because it was deep in there and I couldn't get it unstuck. So I was a little bit concerned about my knee. So the ref came over and undid it. Okay, and we continue to fight here. Okay, so he's gonna stand up and he's still trying to work his pass. I'm still trying to work a sweep. I thought maybe I was gonna get a triangle. I should have went to the omoplata there. No luck, he's posturing tall. His gi was coming off, so my grips were worthless. So I come up here and look at how like relaxed he is. It was just so hard to make anything happen. So it's 0-0 right now, and I think we've got about 10 seconds left. Right here, so I wanted to make something happen. I push into him, wait for him to push, and then I just launch him. Boom! And get in on that arm bar. I probably wouldn't have finished it. He had a pretty good defense. Yeah, but that was the semifinals. He had a really good defense, strong opponent, and that puts me on to the finals here. Okay, so this kid, this is a 15-year-old, 3-time world champion, professional Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. And I didn't really know what to expect. So here you see me make a critical mistake by reaching down to fix my gi, leaving my hands down. He reaches and gets his grip. I was just a little too late. He pulled guard really fast, and I was thinking here about how I was fixing my gi, and now I had kind of caused that. So I wasn't really in the game, and I leaned forward and let him sweep me. So you can actually see me smiling here because I'm just like, oh my gosh, what just happened? And then he jumps on my ankle and just destroyed it. Amazing opponent. This kid has a bright future in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's got a family with roots back to Peru, and he's just really amazing. This kid It was an honor to go against him, and it's cool to see him just destroying adult divisions at such a young age. Definitely a bright future in jiu-jitsu with this kid. And a little team picture. Thank you so much to my team, Black Hills Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Spearfish Martial Arts. We actually ended up taking third as a team. And here's me with my wonderful girlfriend, who's always there to support me at all my tournaments. Left the day with a gold and a silver. I got gold in my Nogi, silver in my gi. Rose, thank you for always being there for me. And recording my mat. Look at her smile. Oh, yeah, it was a good day though. Some of the toughest matches I've ever had. They said I got clawed or something. As always, thanks to my team, Black Hills Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Spearfish Martial Arts. The two academies are connected in different towns in the Black Hills. Make sure to check them out. And thank you to Platinum Car Brokers for helping me get there, and Nelson Chiropractic for helping make sure my body is always ready to compete, helping me deal with injuries. And if you guys like this kind of thing, I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, personal development, all sorts of different things, and just sharing my journey and my stories. Make sure to like and subscribe, and also give my Instagram a follow, theprocess222. Thanks, guys. I'm out.